Okay, I'm getting ready. I'll be ready here in just a bit. We're all just going to be on the regular networks. I took a break last night. I did a few karaoke songs, and I was testing out a brand new camera. I had to wait for the battery. It's a cheap camera. It's one of them old cheap camcorders. You can get them anywhere. Their price is range. I forgot what mine was. It's got two little tiny batteries on it. You get you could get about 25 minutes of karaoke. But then I was recording a couple of other little 3-minute videos too, so I got 6 more minutes in there. So you can probably get about 30 minutes of battery. And the thing about this, it takes all day for them little batteries to charge. So even though you only get that much with the batteries, I still got the duff back there. Um, Even though you only get 30 minutes with the batteries, yes, I brushed the hair. It's just a bad hair day. I brushed it just right before I turned my cameras on. Anyway, I guess I look grungy today. It's so relieving to know that you're leaving as soon as you get paid. It's so relaxing to hear that you're resting, then rather than get your way. It's so soothing to know that you sue me, starting to sound the same. That's a Nirvana song. That's Francis Farmer Will Have a Revenge on Seattle. Okay, let's go back to the alien. I'll be ready in just a bit. Today's music is a past broadcast from 2019 from NCS. No copyright sounds. Radio Nation is the page that posted it. I like giving the shout out to the people that do the music.
I'm rich.
Saw this meme this morning about little midgets fighting outside a car. I think of these dorks riding around here in town. I always call them little midgets and trolls. Hold on just a second. Yeah, when I saw that meme, I actually thought these little midgets riding around with their loud engines. They think they're big, but they're big men, but they're little fucks. Yep, they are little fucks. That's all they are. Okay. How do we work plan? It's gonna auto assign. Here we go. Thought it'd start out with a NASCAR. Should got me something to drink. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna check the actual input level on this. I'm in the practice. As early as I woke up this morning, I'll probably be asleep all night again. I'll probably be waking up at 3 a.m. and 1 a.m. in the morning and getting on at 3. I said on a previous stream, I'm thinking about suing the city for stirring them up and then not doing anything about it. They need to increase the fine so high that they will back down. when they're paying big high fines. I mean, it's costing an arm and a leg at the grocery stores now. I mean, if they didn't have no intentions of doing anything about it, they shouldn't send nothing in the paper. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow, that's bad.
That's bad. I heard that. There's one douchebag around here, though, that I know who he is. A lot of them, I don't know who they are, but I know who he is. He runs a business around here. I am thinking of putting a personal lawsuit against him. Because I actually know who he is. When they're just passing by, I don't know who they are. But I know who he is.
Excellent lap there. Good job.
He's easy to find. I can see him from my windows. Okay, let's see. I think that right there is the train. Okay, let me make sure. We go to the skip. I'm gonna skip the qualify. I'm gonna go right to the play. Yeah, that's the train. You can't never tell sometimes. Sometimes these freaks are just as loud as the
green. Be
trains.
Ready. Green's out. Let's go. Looking inside now.
I mean, if you want to drive a race car, enter the races.
Careful. Still there.
Don't aggravate civilians. Enter motorsports and buy you a motorsports car. Go racing. Don't aggravate it. Don't aggravate people. That's the way I see it.
Outside. Inside. Clear low there.
Of course, it's becoming a major problem. It was actually taking over. It's actually taken over Houston. You know what I'd done? I'd sent the military after them, and when they whined about it, I just wasn't worried about it.
Careful.
They should have sent the National Guard in on them. Run over their cars with tanks. That's what they should have done.
You got room. You're clear there.
You can't let animals and hoodlums run the streets. You gotta have law and order. It wouldn't have been the same thing as China, because people can't say it's the same thing. It's not. They were running over people peacefully protesting. There's nothing peaceful about what was going on in Houston with them vehicles. Nothing. When you're running over a little man with a tank, you're running over a brute using his vehicle as a weapon. It's two different subjects. It can't even be compared. That's not tyranny. Taking care of problems isn't tyranny. Taking care of criminals. When you start doing some of the things that they were doing, that's criminal. Tyranny is when you trample regular law-abiding citizens. Let's see what's going on. You are the worst driver I've ever seen. I guarantee you won't finish the next race. She probably won't. But she's not going to be nice. That was the last straw, Christine Griswold. You are going down next race. I wish I could ask them write a response. You're the only one out on the track, Christine Griswold. You wrecked me last race, and that makes me super mad. What do you want to say for yourself? That's how I am in real life, y'all. How I'm making her be is you won't never get an apology out of me for nothing. I don't apologize. Because most of the time I'm usually justified. People have already said something about me first. I usually don't worry about what everybody else is doing enough to say anything about anybody. Unless you're a politician. And then, of course, you're a public servant. It comes with the territory. And I have the right to criticize you as a public servant. Whether you like it or whether you don't. If you don't want public service, don't sign up for it. Let's go with the short track. I don't like the long tracks that well. Now, if I'm wrong, I apologize. That's one place I can apologize. When I'm wrong. But stuff like that, there's not a right or a wrong. There's just one person sending you a hateful email and you decide how you respond to it. There's no right or wrong in that. You choose to be nice or you choose not to be nice. And I would choose not to be nice. That would be me. And that's my right to choose not to be nice. Nobody ever promised you a rose garden. I never promised you a rose garden. And I'm sorry. It's human nature.
Qualified. Make it count.
Yeah, in a situation like that, there's not really a right and wrong. Because if a person sends you a hateful email that says something hateful about you, you got the right to decide how you handle it. And you can handle it nice or you can handle it bad. And I always choose to handle it the mean way. That's just me. But that's my right. I've got the right to handle it mean.
You're coming to the green.
I don't have to be nice. Especially to people that's not nice. Never apologize and never feel bad for for just giving people back what they give. Never apologize for giving people back what they give. You're not in the wrong. They started it. You just ain't taking it. That's what I'd tell as an influencer. They want you to bow to their they want you to cower to them. Never cower. They started it. Never cower. They started it. That's the way I see it. That's the way I believe. I don't be nice. I'm not going to be nice to mean people.
All right, now. I need 2 more good laps from you.
If I don't get a heavenly reward for it, so what?
You got room. You're clear.
It's not me that started it. So I don't worry about it. Because I usually don't bother nobody. I usually stay in my own lane.
You got room. You're clear there.
Unless it's something to do with my country or it's a politician, I usually stay in my own. I don't have to stay in my lane with them.
Clear down low.
They're public servants. They're supposed to be in our lane. They're supposed to be representing us.
Way to go.
They're not supposed to be up there acting like they're our masters and talking down to us with our little evil grins and our glasses hanging down on our noses. So, I'm sure you can identify the voice I'm doing right now. His name's Chucky. And it starts with an S and his name is Humor. He doesn't have a right to snivel at us like that. Like he's some kind of god or something. He's a public servant. He's a public servant. And no, we don't have to listen every time you bark, public servant. And that goes for the rest of you public servants. Whether you like it or not, it's what you are. Get mad. Buy in my stream, whatever you want to do. I don't care. It's truth. You don't like truth. That's why you're trying to silence people. You are a cheap and dirty driver. You know what? And I am coming for you. Let's not be nice. I love this game. I love them hateful emails. That's the kind of fire I like. Contract accepted. Okay. What do you do now? You know, she's hateful in GTA, though. So, she shouldn't be expected to be nice. Her character's supposed to be hateful. But I'm not making her do nothing that I wouldn't do. What time is it? It's already time for... Well, it's time for the man unnamed. Means I'll have to listen to it on tape. Okay. Hashtag Alex Jones is right. Okay. He's right about these collapses, too. He's been talking about that lately. Here they're coming. They want to bring in their digital currency.
Are you ready here?
That they can take away from you and decide where you buy things at. It's like a store credit. You know those store credits you get? That's where they're wanting to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Clear high, bud. Clear high, clear high.
I hate these dirt tracks.
Car there on the outside.
Which one threatened her?
One up top.
I want to get him. I probably won't get nowhere near him. But I'm telling you, if I could get near him, I don't remember his name. I should have looked at the name.
Got one down low now. Two to go, driver. Stay low there.
Hitting them old tires. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting back on the track.
Car there on
He's
the
far
outside.
away from the cars.
All right, clear outside. White flag, dig, driver.
It's on the 4th lap. You're still a little man. Yeah.
Can't win them all, but we did finish.
You're still little. You may race a big engine, you're still little. You were probably the runt in school. My father was, but he became a big man when he grew up, even though he was a little man. Nobody messed with him. And won. He always won. I win with my attitude. Because they never can defeat me. Because I just don't fear people. Here's something totally unexpected. Christine Griswold raced me clean last race. Christine Griswold probably thinks that now I'll send over an invite to a pool party on Sunday. Nope. Let's go ahead and finish insulting. Who cares about this pool party? You know, that would be my real position. I don't have to be invited anywhere. I'm usually not. Sometimes I get invited to things. But I'm just saying most of the time, I'm not the guy that you would invite to a party. I don't party anyway. I'm not a party person. If I did, I'd probably just find me a corner and sit somewhere. That's the way I am. I don't party. First of all, I'm not able to party. That's my problem. I can only be on my feet a few minutes at a time. So I wouldn't care about this pool party. Especially somebody I don't like. If I don't like you, I don't want to be around you. If I like you, I'm okay with you. Like, I love... My favorite bands is Hinder and Buck Cherry. Musically. So it just depends. I guess it just depends. But I can have a good time sitting on my booty. Because I have to. That's the way I have to enjoy life. I mean, his party wouldn't matter. I wouldn't care about his with him because he's been being hateful in emails. When you're hateful to me, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't like you.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Almost ready. Green flag is in the air. Got one peeking inside. You got room, you're clear then.
That's why I don't pull GTA with them, because she loses her spot. I want to, but she used to be higher than she is now. And I knocked her off because I would deliberately hit the cars. So now she's down on the bottom. We're going to go GTA right now since they're at the bottom anyway. It sounds like I'm in a bad mood all night. I was just like getting into the character with those emails. Because that's my real response, y'all. I don't care. You don't, I'm not crying somewhere. I was raised with a fighter that put his fist up. So it doesn't hurt my feelings any. It might sting some if it was family or something, but if you're somebody that's out here in the world, I don't give a damn. I probably wouldn't care if it was somebody big and famous. Thing is, they don't usually waste their time with people. It wouldn't hurt my feelings any. Of course, 99.9% of that internet's fake anyway. You got one user with 1,000 counts or a robot with 1,000 counts. And that's usually what you got on the internet. And you got a few handful of people, real people out there. But a bunch of phonies. You got one guy, or maybe him and his wife, sitting on the internet, or him and his boyfriend, say if he's gay. He's got his boyfriend in there. It's him and his boyfriend, or just him and his 1,000 personalities. You're dealing with somebody and has 1,000 personalities. Him or her is him and his wife, or him and her and her wife. It depends. That's what you get. After what Christine did to me at Bristol, you can bet you're behind. I'm driving Christine straight into the wall next race. She's not apologizing to you. What number are we on now? 6. It's another dirt. Okay. Whew. Feel like a yaw's coming off. I'm not very tired, am I? Good Lord, I slept all night. Well, I didn't really sleep all night. I don't remember what time I laid down. 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock. I just put my radio station on in the background and just listen to it for a while. Never now did I wake up to a song. But I go back to sleep. Like I woke up to Against the Wind. Against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind. We're running! Against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind. Oh, taste of bastards. I got a headache. Okay, there we go. Against the wind. I'll go ahead and do the qualify. Had to qualify. I woke up to Alan Jackson, George Strait one time.
Qualifying, make it count. Let's see where that puts you.
19th. She's at 19 now. I think I'll make this my last race. I'll see what I can play next. If I do something other than GTA. We'll see.
Almost ready now. Green's out, man. Let's go.
I kind of play GTA all the time. Oh, by the way,
Clear all around.
you know I pitched that fit.
Car there on the outside.
with the fallout. They got some kind of invasion thing going on right now. I saw the commercial. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what the hell was going on. That had never happened before. I'll go back into it for a little bit. I didn't know what the freak went on. I wasn't used to that. I saw the commercial yesterday and I laughed my ass off. I laughed my ass off at my attitude. I love that Mountain Dew car though. I slam into it a lot. I love it. I love that pink one too.
You're all clear up top. All right, clear low. 1 more to go.
Punk Cadillac. Yeah, that was like Punk Cadillac.
Car outside, hold your line. You got room, you're clear. And that's why we're here.
Number 15. She's number 15. That's going to be it for this game. We'll find something else. Back in the old days, that's all I played was racing and wrestling and maybe a few shooter games. Like Army Men, 3D, and what was those called? Oh yeah, the one that Rainbow Six. I had it, the old one. The PlayStation 1 one. I need to turn my Switch on. I ain't turned my Switch on in a while. It's at least been a month. It was end of January, early February. Yeah, I had that little motorcycle game I downloaded. God, and that's rude. I had a teacher. I kid you not. 3rd and 4th grade. Oh God, I'm getting into it. Hold on. Let's get out. By the way, she was kin to Marla Maples. And she didn't like you yawning. She wanted girls to act ladylike. She wanted men to be gentlemen. And if you put your elbow, and it happened to me one time. I used to laugh. I used to get a kick and cut up. Because if she caught you with your elbows on the table, she would go, "Get your elbows off the table." So it was a desk, of course, but she called it tables, and I used to get a kick out of it. One day I fell asleep. I kid y'all not, I fell asleep. I woke up. I jumped up. She screamed it at me. There I was getting tickled. She screamed at all the other students. And finally she screamed to me about causing me to fall out of the freaking desk. One of my favorite tales. She was killing the Marla Maple. Favorite? That's got to be my favorite teacher ever. Even though I had others I liked better, she's my favorite because that was my favorite time. I used to like going to her class just to hear her getting on people, putting their elbows on the table. She didn't like you yawning either. She didn't like that. She'd give you a look. She wanted men to be gentlemen and girls to be ladies. Boys to be gentlemen and girls to be ladies. That's what she wanted. She was trying to raise us adequate. Well, she wouldn't like me with that cussing I do now. I don't think I did that back then. I might have did. I didn't think I was doing it when I was younger, and I found a JCBW video where I was cussing at the traffic and everything. So, I was talking just as bad then as I was now. So, it actually shocked me. It's like an expose. Because I didn't realize I did that back then. But now I did listen to the most rowdiest music, so It's no shock. We're gonna go back into the fallout. See, now I'll be expecting it, so I'm not gonna get so mad anyway. I don't know if I'll be able to stay up much longer, but I have been over 40 something minutes. I hadn't thought about me being so tired. I mean, I went to bed. I rested all night. I just kicked back and listened to music till I fell asleep. Lori or Jeff? Lori or Jeff? You can create a new. We'll stick with Lori. We'll stick with Miss Lori. I just want to go in the regular one. Woo! Miss Lori. You can restore health by using some medication or eating food or drinking from a water source. The Liberator robot was destroyed by the American soil in the days leading up to the Great War. I usually can't read this stuff. To inspire the Chinese, invading Chinese troops and to spread communist propaganda. Whoa. 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 I'll tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, this game's probably fixing to become reality. And I'll have to shut up because I'll be going political. Screenshot of Lori. There we go. Get her machete. Or machete. She never gets enough bullets. I don't want her to run. She'll run her energy out. How'd I get her to just walk? There we go. Well, you have to just barely push it. The music don't fit the scenery. We need some apocalyptic music. Let's see if we can find some apocalyptic. Here's some.
I trim my chest hair into the shape.
Rose Bergen is the channel. Or Notch Back Music, but it's Rose Bergen who created it. I can't hardly hear it. So let me get my sound. That ain't my sound. Oh, I hear it. Let's open up the volumes. I hear it now. I think it's called The Wasteland. Spoiled vegetables. Spoiled meat. I don't think she's going to get anything from eating that. Dirty water. Man, just killed her. That's perfect music for this game. I spent my first years of my Xbox on this game. And not this one in particular, but Fallout. Fallout 4. Fallout 4 was the first Fallout I played. I got the disc for $5 on eBay. It was a good shape one too. It wasn't in bad shape like some of those. Some of those $5 discs, let's just say sometimes they advertise them as working and they don't. But you can run them in one of those disc fixers and eventually keep running it till it does work. And then sometimes you completely have to get a refund. They don't work at all. I got most of my Xbox games cheap up until recently. And it hasn't been the Xbox I've been buying the higher price games. It's been Sony. Like I bought that WWE when it was brand new last year. I waited a bit on Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk come out at 60 or 70 or something. I waited till they marked it down to 49. I like that music. How do you build that HP back up? Oh, Miss Lori. One of the oldest characters next to Jill. Holly was with her too. What I mean by that is Holly, the character Holly, Van Crusoe. She was really Jill centrist. Lori was the family pick. You know, they had somebody he wanted to marry. Holly was from the other side of the tracks. But he liked Holly. But his family wanted him to marry Lori. So she's just about as old as Jill. Whoa, somebody's shooting at her. Who's shooting? If she's as old as Jill. So is Holly. Holly was the girl he was interested in. The girl he wanted to date. Lori was the woman they were going to force him to marry. He did marry her. He eventually divorced her. If you want my opinion, I think Lori was the best one, though. I like her better than the rest. And Christine's now my favorite. She ain't really his love. She's not one of his wives. She just developed. I like writing those storylines for my characters. But then theirs goes back to the toy box, so I just have to tell it like it happened. Before they were in video games. And now if I'd been writing their story now, I'd have probably just left them together. Because I think I like Lori better. I kind of got to liking Lori after I started playing her in this. I've done several Fallout characters, and Lori's always my favorite. Just like in GTA, Christine's my favorite. But Laurie's my favorite in the Fallout. Uh-oh. Got one of them. It got her. Okay. Visit the shelters and claim the center. Find out what the key unlocks. Mine Co. in Gultry Mine. I don't know where the Gultry Mine's at. Is it right here? Yeah, this is the mine. Now she's in that mode where she can barely move. I need to run from her. There's a water in my throat. I hear one. AEW. Should I close that door? Dang it. I don't want to spy back at the... Where can I spy? Huh. Only 11. Got killed by these Chinese robot.
You should head to that camp. Find the overseer.
Wonder where the camp's at. Crossbones. And it got her. I knew that's what would happen. Get everything from you? Yeah, I guess you did. No bullets. Thought she got some bullets. Must not have been for that particular gun. Nope. No bullets for that one either. Yep. I think I'm gonna get off for today. I'll see y'all later. Nothing was accomplished there.